The Good Samaritan. Let's take a look at the parable of the Good Samaritan found in Luke chapter 10 from a Torah observant perspective. First off, one of the key themes to Torah is showing love and mercy to our neighbor. The Good Samaritan showed that Torah obedience is not just about purity laws, but must include compassion, mercy, and charity towards other believers. Leviticus 19:18. Love your neighbor as yourself. I am Yahweh. Yeshua highlights this central theme to Torah in Luke 6:36. Be merciful, even as your Father is merciful. Yeshua uses this parable to point out hypocrisy. The religious leaders of his day who kept and studied Torah daily at times missed the heart and foundation of Torah, which is, again, being compassionate, gracious, and merciful. Psalm 103, verse 8. Yahweh is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love. The Pharisees and Sadducees may have avoided the injured man to maintain cleanliness, that is, to avoid a possible dead body. Numbers 19, verse 11. Whoever touches the dead body of any person shall be unclean 7 days. However, Torah teaches that saving a human life takes precedence over purity laws. For once again, mercy comes before purity and burnt offerings. Hosea 6, verse 6. For I desire mercy, not sacrifice, and the knowledge of Elohim more than burnt offerings. At that time, the Samaritans were viewed as religious outsiders who had a distorted view on Torah. For example, the Samaritans rejected the prophets and writings and only accepted the first 5 books of Torah. The Samaritans observed the appointed times by a completely different calendar. And the Samaritans believed that the true place to worship Yahweh was on Mount Gerizim and not the Temple Mount. Though the Samaritans held all these incorrect beliefs, the Good Samaritan embodied the most important doctrine and principle of Torah, mercy. While others passed by the wounded man, perhaps to stay clean from leprosy or a dead body, the Samaritan acted with compassion and self-sacrifice. In doing so, he fulfilled the heart of the Torah more faithfully than those who knew it best, but failed to live it. Matthew 5:7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. The key lesson I take from this parable is that, despite major differences, whether with Sunday Christians, Catholics, or within our own Torah circles, we must always be ready to show mercy and love when a believer is in real need. 1 John 3:18. Little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth. Hallelujah. Please share your thoughts below. Thank you, and shalom.